Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down.
See, my
Well,
starts
about
for
it.
the leaks when I start streaming. I introduce like what round it is, and you just carry on with what you're going on with, as if you're not streaming.
Well, they can read the channel, can't they? They can read the thing. What other one it's called?
Well, what if they have like really poor seeing eyesight?
Well, that's their problem, innit? You know what I mean? Don't be blind.
I cannot see my nigga blind. Oh, we've got 18 people. We've got 18 people, baby.
1 and 8, 18. 2 fat ladies, clickety click. Welcome everyone to the stream. It is full qualifying in Saudi Arabia today, as we do have 18 drivers. Which, how many you reckon are going to finish, Riley? How many you reckon are 18 these drivers? Because it is Saudi Arabia. It is a very difficult track.
I'm going to go for a bold prediction: 6.
6?
6 people will finish.
Oh my god, 11. Yeah. Not much going on as the first few cars just coming out, start the lap.
Someone's been kicked, apparently.
From the league or from the lobby?
No, from the lobby. Someone invite. Putin's.
You can't really, you don't really talk about Pat as Sam's retired already.
Oh my god.
He might have a quali ban. No, he might have a quali ban. Yeah, I think he has got a quali ban as Isaac in the McLaren. But Jamboy will be the first to start a lap, I think. Yeah, but Isaac will be... No, Jamboy will be... Sorry, my bad. Jamboy in the Haas will be the first.
Oh,
We're on the final corner.
There's Jamboy. Yeah, so as Jamboy comes around the corner, I was getting ready to turn off my comments on the screen, and then you say that as Jamboy comes across the line side, it's like up towards turn 1. Just try not to invalidate it in this section on the exit. Don't want to touch the wall, but gets nowhere near the wall. Now into the tricky section where you can easily lose the rear. So at any point, or invalidate your lap, but doesn't is on the edge of track limits. Keeps it all within track limits towards the end of the first sector with a 34.4. Now up to the hairpin, long sweeping left-hander. Can easily lose the rear, and he does. He loses
Lost
the rear.
The rear, wing damage, wing damage.
Gets wing damage, and that's his lap finished.
As Yeet Meeks is also on a...
You do that, I'm good. Right there we go. Some sorted.
Didn't bother with that lap. And we do have Sayer this week. I thought we didn't have a championship leader then. As we know, Saudi Arabia is a very, very, very tight circuit, and it's very high speed as well. So
yeah, one mistake and you're in the wall.
Yep. As Chazafon comes down the Faro Straight, as Chazafon goes pole, Chazafon's gone pole.
Yeah, Sammy Rowe proves and shows why it's hard, because he loses the rear.
Did he hit a wall?
Lost the rear, lost his whole front wing.
However, he has just gone purple sector 1 though, as Isaac has gone pole with a 132.8.
But Raptor is on the quick middle sector at the moment, and flying down the back straight. Up to
Who?
the final corner, Raptor. As he comes down the final corner, he's going to get a lovely toe by his teammate. Well, half lovely toe as he comes across the line and sets the fast lap. For provisional pole. And then
Malik. Yeah, big man Malik in the Alpine.
As Basson starts his lap. Takes a nice 2 turns quite comfortably. On the edge of track limits going to turn 1.
Who? You got to say who's doing it.
I said Basson! Even before I said, he came across the line and said Basson's starting his lap. Jesus Christ.
Thank you to the 13 people watching this stream right now. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. As we're still with Basson, who is on a lap as he comes into the tricky chicane.
It doesn't do what Max Verstappen does in usual on the track.
Yeah, you're funny. As there's yellow flag in sector 1 and 2, but I think that's just cars letting people go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, Max Verstappen did use quite too much track going into the final corner, if you know what I mean.
As Basson gets DRS down the straight, on a penultimate straight, into the final corner.
The Max Verstappen corner.
Can he get a good exit? He does get a good exit, turns the car beautifully around the corner, DRS enabled, down the main straight,
Cross the line.
down to set a lap time of a 1:32.7, which takes him up to position 5. Not bad for AlphaTauri.
Yeah, not
As
too
Malik
bad.
is provisional pole, should I say, with Casper and Raptors.
The scenario's beginning starting his lap.
And there's 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go of the session of Q1. As the other.
Can Roman
Plum
get
ball.
out?
Roman's out. It's not lap.
He's
Validated.
his lap.
Who's next?
Scenarios are currently on the lap.
Casper's on a lap. Go as Casper comes through to sector 2, into sector 3. He is 3 seconds slower currently, so he's obviously not on a lap.
Okay, so how does Scenario not invalidate his lap there? And he goes purple first sector after cutting pretty much the corner.
As there's a full yellow flag at every sector. As what can he do into the chicane?
Now he
validates there though. Yeah.
Doesn't get away with it this time.
As Roman is now on a lap. Oh, he's validated, rather. Yeah, I'm assuming he might come in for another lap.
Vin's finishing his lap on the mediums.
If there's any drivers in here.
Oh my god!
As Vin's got pole with a 1:30.4 on the mediums.
That is mad.
I don't know why people keep using the mediums in Q1 because
maybe saving
the drivers,
maybe saving the softs for Q2
the race.
through.
If there's any drivers in the stream, could you just what is the weather forecast looking like for the race?
I think what the drivers are thinking is use the mediums in the first quali, try and get through, and then second and third quali use the set of softs.
Yeah. As Roman is on a lap. Roman's got purple sector 1, but was low on fuel, so he might not make it. As he comes round the hairpin. As even though it's a hairpin, it's a very fast hairpin. As Sammy Boo has set a lap time of a 1:35.6. As Roman is absolutely flying. Is it going to be purple sector 2?
Purple
sector 2 for Roman. Purple 1 and 2 for Roman. Can he put a purple flag to 3? Can he go fastest? The yellow flag is set to 3.
He's going to get a massive
It's a
toe.
Mercedes. Yeah, you're going to get the massive toe for the Mercedes. Huge toe. And it's a huge toe for Roman. He should be going pole here as he hits the apex perfectly. Down the main straight. DRS is wide open. Down the main straight, and he sets a lap time of a 1:30.1 for Roman.
On medium
as he goes
as well.
3 temps clear of Vin. That's
So
a good lap from Roman.
Top 2 quickest times of Q1 are both set by medium runs.
Yeah, I think people are gonna. If you've got the right setup for this track, I think you're flying. But you've still got what? Sayer, Pinball, Monkey Blue Hat, Velocity. All the
And
top drivers still haven't set a lap yet.
Yeah,
As Pinball,
Yeet makes quite quick, isn't
Yeet Meeks.
he? Yeet Meeks.
It's dry. Nice one.
He's on a run on a set of mediums.
Yep. As the mediums seems to be looking fast, as Casper's on an outlap. Just letting everyone go past him. As Raptors comes up the pits. Isaac is on a lap. Monkey Blue Hat's on a lap. If Riley, you want to go through the lap with him?
I was going through a lap with Yeet Meeks.
Yeet Meeks.
Yeet Meeks. Well, it is
Go
Meeks.
for it.
M-E-C-K-S.
Yeah,
Meeks.
Yeet Meeks. Go.
Oh, well,
As he
he's
spins.
bottled it anyway.
Back on board with Monkey Blue Hat. Velocity goes pole for 129.4. And he is 5 temps quicker than Roman on the mediums. So, maybe the mediums aren't so fast.
Monkeys, but backed out of his lap.
Yeah. Yeet Meeks has also messed his lap up. So.
Is it Meeks or Max? Because if it's Meeks, it should have been M-E-E-C-K.
Yeet Meeks, you in the chat? Can you let us know what it is? How do you say it? As F1 scenario comes into the pits.
It's Yeet Meeks. Surely.
As Roman has invalidated his lap again. Roman's not keeping it on the track in Saudi Arabia. Could we see a Roman DNF of the race?
It's right aboard with Sayer as he's on a lap.
My man Sayer. Of course, Sayer. Don't forget, Sayer is the championship leader and last year's championship winner. So a lot of pressure on this man. As we know, this season and last season, he has not got exactly a perfect qualifying record, but does seem to do great in the races. He's always fighting for the win at the end of the race.
Bit like me now.
You're just a poor driver all round.
I'm really bad in quality, but when it comes to the race, I'm literally battling for wins.
Yeet Mex. How? So it's Yeet Mex.
Yeah, I thought it was Yeet Mex.
I just call him Yeet. Instead.
So it comes to the final corner as he opens up DRS and he's boxing. Don't know why he boxed. He could have been quite up there, to be honest, if he.
Luke's on a lap.
As he drives through the Mercedes.
Luke's on a lap.
It's Luke.
In the Williams.
I knew I was just trying to find him.
As 4 minutes and 30 seconds left of Q1. What can happen? Could we see a few shockers as Sam, Yeet, Mex, Sayer and Sammy Boo are currently all getting... No. It'll be Sayer, Yeet, Mex and Sam that'll be.
Yeah, because it'll be...
As Monkey Blue Hat sets the fastest time on the medium runners with a 1:30.0.
Peter.
That's
Velocity still
fast.
first.
As Raptors is coming around the final corner on the lap.
Luke
What can he
is
set?
set purple sector 2.
DRS open. Oh, he pits.
Luke
is
set
set
purple. Middle sector.
As we'll go on board with Luke.
Around the final
What can he do? Through the final corner, down the main straight, gears up. DRS wide open. What can he do? He set a lap time of 1:31.5 for Luke.
That
It takes him up to P9 in the Williams.
Oh, Q2.
Yeah. At the minute, Saya, Yeetmex, and Sam are all out of as Roman DNFs. I think that is the pits, isn't it? Roman thinks he's done enough to get through.
Oh yeah, he's got enough. To be honest.
As Saya's on an outlap. We'll stay with Saya as he goes on an outlap.
I've got 2 people watching.
I got 14.
Hello to the 2 viewers that I've got.
As what can Saya do? Can Saya put a lap? Or is he gonna mess it up and is he gonna be out with Q1? Is the championship leader gonna be out with Q1?
I don't know who's commentating tomorrow. I don't know if it's me and you or me and Simon.
Let's talk about that later, yeah? We're focusing on the secrets in a minute, yeah?
Well, Say hasn't started his lap yet.
He is down, he's coming down the red straight to start his lap. One last push for all the drivers.
So this could be Say's final lap. For him to
into turn 1, into turn 2. Does he touch the wall? Nope, keeps it nice and away from the wall. Into the tricky left to right hander.
Chuck that car in.
He's very steady on the throttle. Is he going to invalidate? Oh, he's lucky not to invalidate that lap there. As he comes into the hairpin. As he does set a purple sector 1 though.
He's using that car like the W11, no, is it? Yeah, W11, W12. He just chucks that car on.
Ooh, gets very close to the wall there. DRS enabled, which gives him a massive advantage over
Sammy's out.
a purple sector 2.
Oh, he's got to be careful here, because there's a car on.
Was that Raptors?
No, that was Sammy Boy.
Oh yeah, I think you DNF though.
Yeah.
As Saya comes round the final corner, throttle to the maximum, DRS wide open, down the mid straight, across the line he comes to set a lap time of a 1:29.2, as he goes 2 tenths quicker than velocity in the Mercedes.
At this rate,
So,
in Q3 we could be going to the 127s.
So this means that 30 seconds left of the session.
Yeetmex, what can he do? Can he get out?
Big lap for him as well as Luke retires. However, Yeetmex will get another lap, but I don't think he's got enough battery. As from the final corner he comes. He's coming into the pits. Is he not? No, he's not coming into the pits, my bad. Down the straight, across the line to set a lap time for 1:32.4. That does take him out of the bottom 3. Yep. As a minute, Jamboy, Sammy Boo, and Sam are all out of Q1, and no one's going to set a quicker lap time. Jamboy, Sammy Boo, and Sam are all out of Q1. As the rest of the drivers don't need to set another lap time now. Can just take it in nice and easy. And yeah, that is Q1 over and done with, guys, as Saya rams off Q1 on top. Q2 to come soon.
I don't know why people box, because it just wastes so much time.
Yeah, I agree. I have purple sector too. Oh, lucky Jamboy. This is the only problem with full qualifying. It means you gotta wait like another half an hour at least to get racing again.
He will be like, I know my worth, then get played by a dude with no car.
As we just wait for Yeet Mex to come into the pits. Oh no, it's not. It's crossed the line.
4 drivers.
As qualifying 1 ends with Sayer on top, followed by Velocity, Monkey in Blue Hat, Roman, Pinball, Vin, Malik, F1 Scenario, Casper, Raptors, Luke, Chaz F1, Isaac, Yeet, and Basson. And Jamboy, Sammy Boo, and Sam are all out of Q1. And Sam did not set a lap time, as I believe he did have a qualifying ban from last week in Baku. And if we look at this, the top 6 are separated by 1 second, 1 and a bit seconds. However, they are in mediums, so maybe the mediums are not the fastest tyre around here.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. 4 drivers on the mediums getting into Q2. That is...
Yeah, but yeah, people maybe not put a lap time in because look, P15, they're 3.5 seconds off pace.
they're lucky to get into Q2.
There's only what? 800th of a second in it. Between Basson and Jamboy.
Yeah,
and Jamboy was on the mediums as well. So he's been a right shocker of a call there, being out in being Q1.
Oh god.
As we get Q2 underway shortly, as we're loaded into Q2 now. Thank you to the 15 people watching.
I've got down to 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're here. Me and Riley are here every Sunday commentating here. So make sure you follow us. We do other leagues as well, so if you ever want your league to be commentated by us, just give us a shout. As we get Q2 underway. As of course, Q2 is only 15 minutes long. And the McLarens are both out first, I believe. Wasn't best of mine. Yeah, Chazafon is the first one out the pits.
Spectate someone that's in the pits still, and just look at the people on the balcony.
What? Why?
It's just
oh,
so...
yeah. It's so unneeded, isn't it?
Yeah, go on.
As is Malik, will probably be the first one to come out and set a lap. So Q2, this is when drivers, this is when you might start to see more shock exits, as there is obviously 5 more minutes left than Q3. What's your prediction? Who's going to get provisional pole in Q2, Riley?
Because obviously Velocity was on provisional pole, wasn't he? Oh no, it was Roman, wasn't it? It was either Roman or Velocity.
No, it was Sayer.
Oh, Sayer. Yeah, Sayer then. Sayer on provisional pole. I think Sayer will get pole position overall.
Do you reckon we'll see any shock exit in Q2 and some surprise entries into Q3?
Possibly one of the Mercedes out in Q2, but they have saved their soft tyres, so I can't see any of the top teams like Roman, pinball, Mercedes or say get knocked out in Q2, to be honest.
I think Alpine will probably be up there as well. Got some
Yeah.
fast drivers. As Malik is on a lap. Red Bull giving him a good tow through the whole lap.
Well, he's got to be careful because he's going to be in the dirty air, isn't he?
Yeah. As you said, we might see a lap times of the 127s. That's how fast these guys are in here. As Malik's gone purple sector 1.
Yeah, the Red Bull says.
Oh, he spun.
Yeah.
I think he spun, yeah. But Malik still had a good tow through the first sector 1, so that might increase his chances. And of course, there is multiple DRS zones. 3 DRS zones, am I right? 3 DRS zones, yep. 3 DRS zones in Saudi Arabia. As Malik sets the purple sector 2 as he is the first driver to complete a lap in Q2.
No, there's only 2. There's only 2.
You what?
There's only 2 DRS zones.
There's 3. Is there not?
Don't think so.
1, 2. Yeah, there's 3.
Is he? I don't know.
Yeah. You got from 10.19 to 10.22. Then from 24
I know
to
there's
20
one turn, that last turn to the first turn.
As Malik sets a lap of a 130.7, as Casper sets a 130.9, and Chazev 131.7. As Plimboll's invalidated already. Useless. As Raptors goes P3 with a 131.2. Casper's got some fanboys in the chat.
Baston's starting, is about to start his lap.
Yeah, we're Baston now. As he comes down the last DRS zone, obviously, because the main straight will be the first DRS zone. As around the final corner to start his lap, Baston in the AlphaTauri, what can he do? As Riley will take you on board with his lap now.
So yeah, he starts his lap coming down towards turn 1. Uses auto curb on the inside and uses near enough auto track on the exit of turn 2. Now coming up to try the tight long right-hander, sweeping into the left-hander. Doesn't invalidate his lap, keeps it going, almost loses the rear on both turns. 34.0. Long into long sweeping fast. Hairpin touches the wall on the exit. Possibly got some front wing damage from it. Close to invalidating his lap, but doesn't. And now it's just flat out opens up his DRS. Oh yeah, there is 3. Rodrigo's pole up, personal pole 129.2. As Baston loses the rear and starts his quali lap over.
Yeah, well, fortunate for Baston there. Just seems to be going very quick.
Michael Buhat goes provisional pole 29.0.
Yeah, as we see, the lap times are already coming down.
As
Roman's coming across. Roman's on a lap. Oh no, is he? Yeah. No, I don't know. No, he's backed out. He's on out lap.
And now he's starting his lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
flags.
Say it will be the first one to the 128.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, this looks like Say domination.
But
as he comes.
He's got Vin up ahead, so.
As he comes up to 10-13, unlucky for some, Will it be unlucky for Saya? Will he put it in a wall?
Not purple
No,
first sector.
He's kept it clean. There's yellow flags absolutely everywhere. What can he do?
Has been invalidated.
Of course.
That.
Yeah, Monkey in blue hat is still pole position.
So it seems
Still would be a
not
good
have,
feature.
Seems to not have that much confidence in putting the car into the corner than what he did in Q1. He's gone purple.
Do you know what would be a good feature? Do you know what would be a good feature? Like, you know where it says penalties when it comes up on the spectator thing? People invalidating laps. I reckon that'd be a good shout.
Yeah.
As Saya comes across the final corner, as you already said, he's going to get a lovely toe. It's still going to be a good boost out that corner. As it's a lap time of a 129.6. That is very slow from Saya. 6/10 off Monkey Blue Hat on pole.
I thought he didn't have that much confidence compared to Q1. Maybe track temps have dropped a bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe not suiting his car.
Maybe he was just trying to get. Maybe he was just trying to get through to Q3. Not risking any DNFs and just trying to set a good lap time and then build on that.
Yeah, possibly.
That would be the smart thing to do, you'd think, wouldn't you?
Or you could push it and try and assert your dominance in the league.
He's a driver in a league race, he's not an animal in the wild, man. He don't need to assert his dominance as Monkey retires. He's retired in the pits.
Yeah.
That is a strange decision. Obviously he thinks he can't go faster. As
Velocity
I said,
I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's boxing. Low fuel mode.
Is anyone else? I hope no one else is on a lap.
So that's the first round of runs complete. Still waiting on
Malik,
Plimble,
Luke.
Scenario Fin and Jeep next to set a lap.
Luke's out. Luke's coming out. He's coming out in the Williams. As we know, in the game, is the slowest car. And of course, this league is realistic performance as well, so you will see Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull up there dominating easily. Alpine are not far behind, but yeah.
I'm surprised to see him in Q2, not Williams.
Yeah, I think 2 DNFs and those only 3 spots, and I think Jammy Boy was purple sector 2 and bottled it, as Roman also retired, so I think he thinks he's done enough. And of course it is Q2, so the drivers, as long as they think they're safe, they do not have to set another lap and risk DNFing and extra damage for the teams.
As well as Velocity, but Plimble
and Malik.
Plimble's out.
I think Saya.
Yeah,
we got with Plimble.
And Vin's coming out. Chaz is out as well. As Luke is now starting his lap, comes to turn 1. He's going to have a bit of traffic up ahead, but it shouldn't hinder him too much. As he comes down to turn 4, I believe. Yeah, turn 4 into long sweeping left, right, and then long sweeping left of turn 5, 6, and 7 into 8, right through into 9, into 10, into 11, 12.
Who are you involved with? As Plimble starts his lap,
Luke. Long sweeping left hand of turn 13, doesn't lose a rear, doesn't touch the wall. As now it's just flat out up into the chicane, opens up DRS. And now into the chicane, purple middle sector for Luke. As you can see, is DRS again up towards the hairpin. And now it's just flat out to line.
I did a set a lap time of what's he gonna set?
31.4.
For Williams, that is a good, decent pace.
Chaz is coming up to line. Goes P7 of a 131.0. Let's see what Pinball can do. Comes up to the final corner. Gets a good exit. And now flat to line, and it's going to set a lap time of a 129.3.
So 2-3. As Chaz F1's retired, he thinks he's done enough. As there's still scenario, Vin and Yeet. Yeet's on a lap. Yeet's starting his lap. What can Yeet makes do? Sorry,
Yeet's starting his lap, and Vin's finishing his lap.
Into turn 3. He needs to put in a good lap. He doesn't need to put a good lap. Baston's on a 1:46.
Hello, Sam Palmer. My one and only spectator. As Vin's into Q3. Now Yeet Max, what can Yeet Max do? Baston's got to set another lap as well. Sam said hello, Yemen.
Hello, Sam. You've been spinning lately. It's the same Sam, innit? George Russell.
No, Sam Palmer.
Yeah, Sam Palmer's the one that spins all the time.
Oh, is that? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. That's what can Yeet do? Purple sector 2. Purple sector 2 for Yeet. You'd think, unless he's had a shock of a sector 1 and a sector 3, you'd think he'd get through. As he's going to set a lap time down the straight. Luke is retired, he thinks he's done enough. He won't done enough. Luke won't be able to get through. As there's 16 seconds after the session. As he sets a lap time of a...
He's out.
131.8 for you.
Isaac's out as well.
Isaac is definitely out. Can Scenario get his way out of the bottom 3? Bottom 5, should I say? 5 got no, don't they? Yeah, my bad. What can F1 Scenario do?
Oh, Baston's out as well.
Definitely, yeah. No, he's on a lap.
He's 5 tenths slower than his previous time.
Oh, that's bad. He don't know ERS either. What can Scenario do though? Scenario's going to get a big toe off the McLaren of, I think, is it Isaac or Casper? Casper. Casper's going to come across the line and set a lap time of a... And don't forget, F1 Scenario just behind him. Can he get out the bottom 5? Casper's going to set a lap time. He hasn't gone quicker. Yeet Meeks is retired. And F1 Scenario does get out the bottom 5 of 130.2 in the Haas. And that drops Casper. Casper just makes it, yeah.
Sam Palmer said, where the F is Sam?
Chaz F1, Luke, EMX, Isaac and Basson are all out of Q2. Any shocks there?
No, not really. It would have been possibly a slight shock if Casper got knocked out.
Oh. The chat is saying that Saya will get pole as we see qualifying 2 finish, and the qualifying 2 finishes Monkey and Blue Hat on top, followed by Roman, Plimbo, Vin, Saya, Velocity, Scenario, Raptors, Malik and Casper all getting through to qualifying 3. And out of Q2 is Chaz F1, Luke, Yeetmex, Isaac and Basson. And Riley cannot turn his phone off during commentary as he is an idiot. I lost the rear after final chicane, didn't it? Yeah, unlucky Yeet, unlucky. He's still P14, which isn't too bad, and there will be a lot. I think there'll be a few safety cars today, so
league was George Russell in? Was he in
Yeah,
league?
this one. Yeah.
What I say, why did you race it anymore?
As a final vote is Sayer's gonna. People think Sayer's gonna win.
Say to the pole.
Play ticket put. As Q3 is underway, as the fans in the crowd. This guy here in the green top is proper giving it. Look at him. What a hooligan. Get him out. We don't want to see his behaviour. Get him out.
Oh. Gets dropped off by Monkey.
As Malik is the first one to come out the pits.
Dropped off by Malik. Not a Monkey.
Everyone in the chat, make sure to go to the Q&A and put who you think will come out pole in qualifying 3. As Riley, you may have been knocked out of Q1 and Q2 before. What do you do to get yourself back in the mindset of racing after waiting for... As Malik hits the wall, the numpty.
Well, Q1.
What do you do to...
Well, in Q1 I've done it on purpose. I don't know, Sam, where the pole is. I don't know where it is. Probably have a look on his channel. Yeah, Q1 I've done it on purpose, but just have a mindset of take it easy into turn 1. Just let all the carnage happen. Get knocked out in Q2, to be honest. Just avoid any carnage that's going on, depending on what track you're on. Try to keep your nose clean, basically, and just let all the carnage happen around you, and then see where you end up after all that.
Yeah, but how do you get back in the mindset of getting knocked out so early, waiting 20-30 minutes, and then getting back racing?
I don't know, you just literally just focus on what you're gonna do to get yourself up the grid into a good points position without losing the momentum of your quali pace if you are quick enough for quali. But me, I'm bad in quali, and then I just put all my performance in the race. I mean, I would ask the same with you about Q2, but you don't make it.
This guy's funny, isn't he?
Malik's on a lap.
Yeah, Asgard, the poll is now up, as there is option of Sayer, Roman, Plimbo, or someone else. Cast your vote now.
So it comes to the final corner.
Hilarious.
What's hilarious?
No, I just realised what you said about getting into Q2. I just realised what you meant.
What did he say?
No, you said about you never getting to Q2, you were calling me slow.
You only just clocked on?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Story goes P2 of 129.8. Quite a slow lap from Malik with a 30.8.
Get your heads out, mate. Come on, get your heads out. As the lap times are dropping, Casper's
goes P2.
Don't forget, guys, the poll is up. Make sure you vote who you think will get pole position at the end of this qualifying 3, as we have 7 minutes left. It's still a long time for the guys to set good laps. As
7 minutes left, and
Raptors comes across the line to set a lap time of 130.6.
Vince
7 minutes validated.
and Monkey's 7 tenths behind. So
Yeah. So he's obviously got a bit more confidence in his car, or he's maybe pushing a bit more. Who knows?
Roman's on the lap, coming to the end of the first sector. Purple
Yeah,
first
Robert set a
sector.
purple sector 1. Oops, took the words out my mouth.
Very close to the wall. As he comes into the first chicane. Oh, second chicane even.
Oh,
It's just
wrong
flat
button.
out into the end of sector 2. It's going to be a purple second sector. It's flying right now. Could this be a 127 time? Or would it be a 128? Lower time than of a 128. He's going to get a big toe from his teammate.
He's going to set a lap time off
Oh.
129.1.
So purple first and second sector, but losing a bunch of time in the third sector.
As everyone should be, should be on the softs this session.
Still waiting on the Mercedes to set a lap. With 5 minutes left of this session.
Unlucky. Speed, I've just said what you said, mate. Unlucky. Come on, guys, don't forget to get voted on the poll. As Roman is on a lap. He's on an in lap. I think he's on an in lap, but yeah, he's running low on fuel. As Malik's on an out lap. What can he do in the Alpine? As we know, Malik. Well, Malik's. I don't know how to describe Malik. He's in a different planet. I'll say that one for a fact.
No, I think Roman's on and out that actually.
Nah, I think Roman's on an in lap. He's got no petrol, I don't think.
No petrol.
He's got no petrol.
Oh yeah, he's on there. Whereas Malik's now starting his lap.
Go on, Malik, son. Go on. As yeah, Roman looks like to be coming in the pits. This is going very slow. As Malik into turn 1, nice and easy, keeping away from the wall, and he does so impressively fast. Into turn 3, as it is a quick left to a quick right, and another quick left to a quick right. As it is a bit like the Japan S's. And he does back brilliantly. It's just gliding the car around these corners into the hairpin of 10:13.
7 tenths up on his previous time.
And Malik is absolutely flying in the first sector. As Malik comes into the second DRS zone, I believe. Is that not DRS? Yeah, second DRS zone now. DRS wide open, which gives him about an extra 10 mile an hour, is it?
Something
Purple
like
sector
that,
2 though. Is the second quicker as he comes into third DRS zone. On the penultimate corner. Into the final corner he comes. As Malik is looking very quick. Down the main straight. DRS open. Malik Edwards will set a lap time of a 129.2. So P4 for Malik. That's not bad. It's only a second away.
Velocity starting his lap. as he now begins his one and only lap, comes down to turn 1, takes all the curb on the inside of both 1 and 2, using all the exit, going around turn 3, up to turn 4, very close to the wall, round turn 5 into turn 6, turn 7, 8, and invalidates his lap time, but he will still have enough time to get around and set another lap as his teammates out on outlap as well. Oh, he's blocked. Vin's blocked Sayer on his outlap as well. Oh, are they allowed to do this? Monkey's blocking Sayer from getting another lap in.
Oh, go on, Monkey. I don't know.
Sayer's just overtook Monkey off the track. He's like, I ain't waiting around for you just to block me off.
I don't think anyone is going to be quick enough. As Roman's on a lap, is he? Yeah, Roman's on a lap. As he comes through the tricky like left to right. Oh, as he's looking at some validated lap there. As he goes on 10-12. DRS detection point, as will not be effective. Purple sector 1 for Roman. Can I repeat that? Purple sector 1 for the Ferrari driver of Roman. You put the pole might be wrong, guys. Whoever predicted Sayer to get pole may be wrong. As Roman is flying around the track right now.
Sayer is going to pick up a tail for velocity though, as he's quite close.
As Roman is to second DRS, so what can Roman do? As it is going to be a decent second sector, I think. Purple sector 2 for Roman. Into the third DRS zone he comes. DRS open. Down the straight he comes. Into the penultimate corner. Roman. Never got pole this season, I don't think. Roman has never got pole, as qualifying is over.
Sayer's ruined his lap.
Scenario and Malik will not get another lap. And Roman is going to set a lap time of a 128.6. Roman will not be pole. Roman will not go pole. He must have had a poor sector 3 there. Who else is going to come across the line? Monkey Blue Hat is invalidated, so he will not finish his lap. Pinball comes in the Ferrari behind his teammate Roman. He's going to set a lap time of a 128.8 for Pinball, which leaves him just behind Roman. Monkey has invalidated his lap, so will not finish. And Raptors comes down the final straight, and he boxes. Casper, what can Casper do? Can Casper go quicker?
Mercedes. Velocity around the final corner, up to
down the main straight, DRS open.
This is P6. Vin.
129.5. Vin, now, what can Vin do? As you know, he's going to get a big toe off there. He's going to get a big toe off there.
Hits the wall.
Whoa, we got a bit closer to Sayer there in the Red Bull. He's going to set a lap time of a 128.9, which is P5, and that will do it for... Casper. Oh, Casper's still there. Oh, Casper comes on the final corner. What can Casper do? Can Casper perform a miracle in the mixed car? He's going to set a lap time of a 130.8, I think that was. And Sayer...
P9.
Sayer is the man on pole. Sayer has got pole position at Saudi Arabia with a 128.2, followed by Roman in the Ferrari and Pinball in the Ferrari, making it a Ferrari 2-3. Monkey and Blue Hat in 4th in the Alpine. And then the Mercedes in P5 is Vin. Malik in the other Alpine, P6. And that is to see Malik split the two Mercedes as Velocity comes behind Malik in the Alpine. As F1 scenario in P8 in the Haas, there's a good performance from him in the Haas to get P8. Casper in P9 in the McLaren, and rounded off Q3 in 10th place is Raptors in the Alfa Romeo. Wow, that was a good qualifying.
Yeah, P9 and 10, 2 seconds off of Sayer.
This could be an interesting race. As now, the drivers who have been knocked out in Q3, Q1 and Q2 should I say, will now be trying to get back in the mind zone now of picking a strategy.
They're going to be very very not everyone else in top 10 will be fresh and will be more used to the grip of the track possibly than what Q2 and Q3 would have been.
As the drivers now selecting the strategy, and well, we'll take a couple seconds break while they sort the strategies out. What's going to happen in this race? Who will know?
So who do you think will win the race then?
I don't think Sarah will win it. I think Roman will win it. Roman or Pinball, one of the Ferraris will win it.
I think it'll be a three-way battle for the win. Ferrari.
As the formation lap gets underway with Saya.
Red Bull.
Don't forget, guys, we will be doing interviews with the top three after this race.
Well, who knows? Sam could somehow find his way back through the pack and win.
Yep, you never know. As everyone is on the medium tyres, apart from Malik and Jamboy, who are on the softs, and Luke and Bassett, who are on the hards. So Jamboy and Malik are going aggressive at the start, and Luke and Bassett are going. I think medium hard is probably the best option around here, as
yeah, well,
I definitely wouldn't start hards here because there will be a safety car lap.
Tend to do is if you're 10th downwards, they would often start on hard, and then if you're 10th upwards, mediums. But some people, it depends on what people's mindset is, to be honest.
I feel like this medium tyre to start on is definitely the best because it's a faster tyre than the hards, and obviously, as we know, there will be a few safety cars because there is 18 drivers racing around Saudi Arabia, which is never good in any league race, but there's always a few DNFs.
The top two broke away from the rest of the pack quite easily.
We see the predicted pit stop strategy of a medium to hard and a soft medium, so the hard runners are
waiting ages.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? Oh dear. As could we see Saya bottle it into turn one just because he's going to have at-cold tyres, he might not get a good getaway.
Jamboy's only coming up to the last detection point, DRS detection point, as Sam is Saya's put it on the grid. Probably get his tyres warmed up as much as possible.
Maybe. As Saudi Arabia is got a
dangerous track.
circuit length of 6.1 kilometers, so we're gonna have 6.1 kilometers of 25 laps. Yep, that was 25. And of course, Jeddah is a tricky circuit to go around, as the final few drivers come across to start. What are we waiting for? I think there's a glitch, boys. I think we have a glitch. Nope. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light. And we're underway in Saudi Arabia as Saya gets a good start. Followed by
Roman, who
Ferraris. Roman's in the lead as Saya cuts him off. But can Roman get back? Everyone cleans turn 1. As Saya has still got the lead of the race, as Monkey Blue Hat is up to P4, Chaz F1 down, and has there been a collision? I think Raptors has hit the wall. I think, yeah. As Saya gets a good getaway there. It's almost 8 tenths, nearly a second. Malik done.
Jamboy has been spun as well. Sammy's cut the corner and gained a position over Chaz, but Saya keeps the lead of the race, followed by Roman, Plimble and Monkey.
As we see, Saya already getting nearly a second gap to Roman behind.
Yeah, then velocity gaining positions. Velocity gaining positions.
As Casper gets past, as Baston, I think it's Baston spun. As Casper gets up to P6. There's no penalties yet, as Sam has gained 10 positions from the start, but unlucky for Malik, he has lost 11 positions.
Oh my god, yeah, I told you we could possibly see Sam pulling an upset and somehow win. It's well on board with him as he's under pressure from Luke though at the moment. Sayers sets past his lap of the race of 135.1.
As Luke goes around the outside on them hard tyres, can he get it done? Nope. Sam, sorry, should I say? The Red Bull keeps his car in front, and you think stops any threat for now as Malik and Raptors come into the pits. You'd think it, unless there's a safety car, it's over for them at the minute.
Yeah.
As it has been fairly clean. As the top 5 has not changed, as Luke completely cuts the corner there.
Oh, velocity! Velocity's dropped down to P15. Down.
Yeah, must have spun or been spun. As the closest battle on track right now is Yeet. And Yeet Mix gets past Isaac, sort of say. Good overtake there from the AlphaTauri and keeps it ahead. And we'll go after F1 Scenario in the Haas, who F1 Scenario in the Haas does look to go around the outside of the Mercedes, AlphaTauri, and he does. Yeah, as Baston looks to come back at him though, will not get the place, but does get a better exit and a better drive. But F1 Scenario pulls away. And as we see, DRS will be enabled this lap.
Sam's got past Casper.
Yep, and he'll go after Isaiah sets the fastest lap, and DRS will be enabled this lap. So we will see more overtakes coming as Plimboll looking to get over his teammate.
Sam is flying at the moment.
As Jamboy is in the pits.
Sayer's got a 1.2 second gap over Roman.
You'd think maybe Roman might let his teammate pass, because I think he might be the quicker driver at the minute. As we have no... Oh, as I was about to say, we have no penalties. Isaac gets a penalty of a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings.
I was about to say, was you about to say, as we don't have any penalties, and then Isaac gets on.
Commentators guess. As Roman gets DRS, or Plimboll gets DRS, should I say, off Roman. The crowd is battling it out here.
There's a lovely helicopter view right there.
Yeah, that is nice.
Especially when you're in P1, look at that helicopter view. As Plimboll's down the back of Roman.
As Luke spun.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, flag.
That's for Sammy Boo, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Doesn't seem to have much luck in this league, Sammy Boo.
Massive train forming up from 8 downwards.
As the AlphaTauri are battling it away down the mid straight. However, Yeet Meeks keeps ahead. I just stopped calling him Yeet Meeks. As the yellow flag, the Mercedes, a Velocity is tangled with Chaz into turn 2.
Maybe Chaz touched the real Velocity.
As Saya is almost, he's a 2-second lead from Roman. This is a sensational start from Saya.
That is crazy from him. Jamboy gets past Sammy, who's boxed.
As Roman gets DRS, and Plimboll has overtaken Roman, by the way. As Monkey is after Roman. Roman has not had the best of starts, down the position over his teammate, and Monkey is coming for him as Jamboy gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as there's a yellow flag in Sector 1, and that is a Haas. I think that is Jamboy.
Yeah, it is.
He must have gone wide of the spun.
Do you know what I say Roman is? He's nothing but a quality merchant.
That is shots fired at Roman there. I say he goes another fastest lap for 1:32.1.
Say he's just...
So he's just flying. 2.5 seconds, and Sammy Boo gets a 3-second time penalty. As the penalties are now rolling in. They're rolling down.
Say he's just having a Sunday cruise right now.
Yeah, he could use one hand and he'd still be winning right now.
Yeah.
As Chaz F1 comes into the pits.
Forrest
And Malik
can't seem to do anything to catch up to him.
Yeah. Mucky Blue Hat set up quicker. He's going quicker than his previous lap. And he will have to get some decent points today as Malik. As a quick mention, we are lap 5 and we have no DNFs yet. Could we see no safety cars around Saudi Arabia?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
I don't know. That's what we will get a poll for that. So everyone in the chat, get voting. Will we have a safety car?
Sam gets past Vin to gap to P5.
As a poll, guys, is now up. Will there be a safety car in this race? Get voted. I love his polls.
Vin will come back at Sam. Will Vin be able to get past Sam into turn 1? But no, Sam covers off Vin and keeps the P5. Oh, trust me, it always seems that other tracks where you don't really see a safety car happen, there's always a safety car, but at these sort of tracks, you won't see a safety car.
There should be a safety. I hope there's a safety car because it always makes an interesting racing. Thank you to the 15 people watching the stream right now.
I've just got Tiger Louis who's watching me, and he said, I think these guys are clean, no safety car.
Yeah, to be fair, there wasn't many incidents. I'm refusing to go down to Fet scene now.
Thank you, Louis, for continuing to watch me. I really appreciate it. My one and only viewer.
Yeah. Thanks to you guys watching though, all of you, because we won't be able to do it without your views. And we won't be able to do it without the drivers, and of course, Roman, who owns the league, we won't be able to do it without you, pal. So thank you for letting us commentate on every Sunday night.
Oh yeah, I forgot you was there. I just took shots fire at him.
He's crazy, as Isaac, should I say, and Casper, go on board with Casper, who's looking to get past the Haas of F1 scenario.
So,
we go around the outside. Dally inside. What a move from Casper. Casper keeps it nice and clean and nearly hits the wall, but Casper is past an F1 scenario. Great overtake there from Casper, keeping it nice and careful.
Yeah, it was a great overtake. Sam hasn't really been able to pull away from Vin after overtaking him.
Yellow flag sector 3. I don't know what that's for. I think Sammy Boo. Was it Sammy Boo or? I don't know.
No, it was
Sammy Boo. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, these races aren't having the best of race.
It was close.
As the Haas and Raptors and Jamboy are going wheel to wheel at the back here. As we will see.
A monkey still all over the back of Roman. Say is now already about to lap Chaz.
As there's a three-way battle for P10 here for Velocity, Luke and Basson. Luke is up to P10 over Basson, and he keeps the place, but Basson falls him out, but he keeps the place. Great overtake from Luke there. This is to P10, and now in the points. Velocity is behind him though. Velocity, of course, in the Mercedes is a quicker car in this game. So what can he do? All DRS, no battery for Luke. He's a sitting duck right now. As Basson goes into the side of Luke there. As a freeway battle. Velocity come down the inside. He's going to get a double overtake. Wow, great move from Velocity there. As Luke into P11, as Basson has just lost 2 places there.
In one
and Velocity, yeah. And Velocity, as Basson comes down the inside, but nearly loses the rear there. Very lucky not to lose the rear. As this is a great battle for points here. As every point matters.
Yeah, especially when you're in a championship fight, every point does matter. Cause I'm in a championship fight myself, and I need to keep scoring good points. I want to stay in, but that would be the same with Saya as well. Saya's mind, all about the championship.
As the gap's now increasing between them drivers, as we see, Monkey Blue Hat is gaining on Roman. He's gaming. Gaming? Yeah, he's gaming.
He is gaming.
As he comes on the main straight, DRS open. As but Roman does have DRS from Plimpole in front. What can he do? Monkey Blue Hat, is he going to send it on the inside? No, he's not going to send it on the inside. Smart move. As 3 seconds time penalties all for Scenario, Isaac, Jamboy and Sammy Boo. As Monkey Blue Hat is putting Robin under a bit of pressure here. As he's looking to, as they are going to lap Sammy Boo, I think. Chaz F1 should I say, sorry. As they're looking to come and lap Chaz F1. And this will just give Saya even more lead, as he is nearly 4 second gap now from Saya in front. Yellow flag sector 2.